All right, before we jump into another traditional draft for War of the Spark, which means it's best of 3, I want to remind everyone that my content is sponsored by Card Kingdom. You can go to their website by clicking on their logo below on Twitch and the link in the description below on YouTube. And if you do, the link will send you there and they'll know I sent you, and you can find all kinds of great Magic products there. Hello, Vincent. And let's jump into this and see. Do we get Rolesk? No. Neheb's pretty good, though. If Dovin's Ambush was just like a straight-up monocolored card, it would probably be better than Neheb, but as a multicolored card, it is not. And none of the other cards in this pack get that close. Even Eternal's pretty good, too, but Neheb's nice. He is just a big guy who can help you get through your library and stuff, too, and that's nice. I like this format so far. I mean, it's not the greatest format ever, anything. But I'm not, 50 drafts in or so. If I still feel like I want to play the format 50 drafts in, I think of it as a relative success at least. Because I am a draft addict, so, I'll draft almost anything. But I think we take Spark Double here. It can do a lot of silly things. Ashiok's cool too. I think a lot of people... I think Ashiok is overrated by a lot of people. I think a lot of people think that it's consistently a win condition, and it's really not. You have to end up with, Spark Double, or other ways to use Ashiok multiple times. You have to have a good control shell. You have to have a lot of things going on to make Ashiok work. You can't just shove it into any deck, is my point. I've seen people in my YouTube videos tell me I'm crazy for not pack one, pick one-ing Ashiok, but I don't think I ever will. Because of those reasons. I will play Ashiok, and I have played Ashiok, and I've lost to Ashiok, but I've beaten it a lot more times. Like, you can, the problem with milling is always that it doesn't really matter until your opponent's out of cards. And so in the meantime, the card is just doing very little. Granted, this does do a lot for the mana, and yeah, if you can find a way to really take advantage of Ashiok, you're in really great shape. But it doesn't work that well with just Ashiok. But we'll take Spark Double. There's no good removal spells in this pack. Spellgorger Weird and Palm Bright Druid are both pretty good. But I think Spark Double is better than either of them. Well, no good. No blue cards here at all, and not really great red cards either. Heartfire's okay. Gideon's Triumph is probably the best card in this pack. I could consider taking it. It is better than Heartfire, certainly, but Heartfire is not bad. Yeah, we'll take Heartfire. Okay. Here I think we take an Ugin's Conjurant. It's great. It scales with the game. I think people are finally on board with it being great. Early on, a lot of people thought it was really bad. And even I underrated it. I think I gave it a C+ in my set review, and it's more like a B- at least. But I always was pretty pumped about it, and it has been even better than I expected it to be. So yeah, we'll take Conjurant. Ooh, Callous Dismissal's still here. I like that. Little bounce spell. A really good one. I like Honor the God Pharaoh too. If we end up in an actual spells deck, which is kind of where we're going, we'll be pretty happy with Honor the God Pharaoh. In some other decks, it's kind of easy. It's easier to cut. Right now, we don't have any actual spell payoffs. We're just a blue-red deck, but I think we'll take Honor the God Pharaoh. Okay, so we could consider Guild Globe here. It does set up splashes really easily, and that's great. But there's also a Lazotep plating, and overall that card has been pretty impressive for me, and I think we'll take it. So we did see a Spellgorger Weird early. That'd be cool if it would wheel. But I'd rather have a Guild Globe than a Totally Lost. Yeah, probably, honestly. Opens up the possibility of a splash. Invading Manticore. I think we'd probably take a Manticore here. Yeah. Alright, here I think we'll take Blind Blast. Goblin Assailant. If you're desperate for a 2-drop, that is a 2-drop, so... Yeah, so we want to see... Oh, well, that works. I was going to say we want to see Spellgorger Weird, but Raw will work. He's pretty great. You do have to do a bunch of math sometimes to really figure things out. But that's... I'm good at math, except I'm not. But so I would also love Flux Channeler, but either of these coming back would be great too. This is actually a really strong pack. Pack one, pick one. It would be hard, I think, because Paradise Druid and Law Rune Enforcer, I think they might just be better than Rawl. It's close though. They're both really good cards and they're monocolored, so I think in the end I would take it. But yeah, we'll take Rawl. Just so we can hear all of his, like, Tony Starkisms, you know? So Jace's Triumph is good, but I do think Dreadhorde Twins is better. We also have a bunch of Amass already. You know, I would love for Jace's Triumph or even Erratic Visionary to come back, but I think we want the Twins. It's also really good with Spark Double, for what that's worth. And that is worth something. So Spellkeeper Weird is nice in this deck, but I still think Tybalt's Rager is probably better. It's just it's one of the best 2-drops in this format, so hard for me to say no to it. Okay, Burning Prophet's a great spell payoff that, yeah, if you really get there on spells, you're feeling pretty good. So it is worth noting. Well, then there's this pack. Wow, it's Kasmina, I think, but I would love Aven Eternal and Callous. I would like all of these blue cards to be in my deck, ideally. If I had to pick one I wouldn't put in my deck, it'd be the Strix, but all 5 of the blue cards here are things that I really want. Kasmina's the best, but man.
Listen up, and I'll teach you a trick or two.
Okay, so here we have an interesting pick. So Narset is pretty good in a deck that gets there on spells. I do think she's another card that people tend to overrate a little bit. And I do think Callous Dismissal is probably just better, honestly. Yeah, I think I want the Dismissal. I would love a Narset in our deck, too. We're seeing all the cards we want in the same packs, but I think Dismissal is really important for this deck. Alright, I think we take another Rager over a Heartfire. This is kind of turning out sort of funny. We're looking kind of like a more aggressive red-blue deck, and the deck we drafted before was like a red-green spells deck, so kind of silly. So not really anything for us here. Demolish basically never gets sided in. Thank you for the follow, Juice394. We do have the ability to splash something, but it's not like we want to splash any of this. I mean, I'll take Demolish, but... Okay, here we'll take a Guild Globe. Let me see what Teferi's Time Twist does real quickly, actually. It is good with a few of our cards. It can let Spark Double copy something different and come down bigger. I guess it's really only Dreadhorde Twins and Invading Manticore that it does something interesting with, so... I'm leaning towards taking another Guild Globe, just in case we open an off-colored bomb. I think it's probably worth it. It also triggers most of our spell payoffs. Another Blind Blast. I don't even know if we're going to play the first one, but... No, might play Grim Initiate. Hey, there's Domri again. Okay, so... Another Rager, but I do think we'd rather have Jaya's Greeting. You know what our deck's really lacking right now, that we really need, is Spellgorger Weird. That's probably really, really, really what we want right now, more than anything. You know, there are some, you know, another Rawl or whatever would be good too, but yeah, we'll take the Greeting. So, Cruelty is something we could splash, but there's another Greeting here, so yeah, I think we just take the Greeting. Cruelty is better, but not if you have to splash, really. Oh, here we go. We were looking for a good spell payoff. Saheeli does do that job pretty well, and that's who we'll take.
What an interesting creature. Let's see how you work.
All right, I think we take another Conjurant. I don't think we want a Visionary so much. I mean, we do, but Conjurant's better is my point. We have a lot of uncommons in this deck. Okay, so do we want Invade the City or Burning Prophet? This only casts instants and sorceries, counts instant and sorceries, and this counts non-creature, so... We have to look at our instants and sorceries. So we've got 3 of those, 4 of those, 6 of those, 8 maybe, 10. Okay, we have plenty. I think we do want to Invade the City. I think it'll be better in this deck than Turret Ogre or Burning Prophet. So another Guild Globe. We're not going to get past a bomb now is the thing. I may run one, but I'd rather have a Skulker, I think. Okay, so 2 drops wise, we're not doing so well, are we? Oh, never mind. What am I talking about? So maybe another Heartfire instead of a Sky Theater Strix. I don't know. Heartfire is not incredible in this deck. I think having an evasive spell payoff's worth it. Yeah, here we take Burning Prophet. Happily. Naga Eternal. There's like a slight chance you side in Naga Eternal against opponents with like the right stats going on. Like an Iron Bully. Another Honor the God Pharaoh. Dovin's Veto. Okay. So this deck looks pretty good. I wish we'd gotten Spell Gorgers, but getting Saheeli and Rawl also pretty good as far as spell payoffs go. Invade the City, less good, but still all right. Okay. So we're not playing this Goblin Assailant. Probably not playing the Guild Globes. We can reconsider that. It does trigger Saheeli. And she can turn Guild Globes into creatures, which does matter. Yeah, I didn't get any weirds. It is weird. There might be a matchup where we really want to side in that veto. So I think the fact that we can splash if we desperately need to, it's probably worth keeping in mind, but it's unlikely. Yeah, we did see the weird, and it was way before we were really like definitely in this deck. But yeah, I would take. The question is probably in that third pack, like pack one, pick one. I probably would take weird over double, which sounds kind of crazy, but I think it's true. All right, so I don't think we want the Manticore. We don't really need the Initiate. We're not going to be running. I think we cut Heartfire. I mean, we have plenty of spells. We've got 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I think I'd rather have Heartfire than Blind Blast, actually. Heartfire is good with Saheeli after all, but yeah. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so we've got 9 instants and sorceries, and then if we add Planeswalkers to the mix, we've got 12 non-creature spells, and that is pretty good. Yeah. All right, so I think this is our deck. It looks pretty good to me. I feel like it should be able to at least 3 and 2. We'll see what happens. We got some nice rares for sure and some nice uncommons. Yeah, I mean, you're right. That's why I put Heartfire back in. Maybe I should have taken one more highly for sure. We do have more tokens than I was kind of thinking we did. But, yeah, this will be the deck. I wish we got the red and the black, blue finale, excuse me. We didn't get any straight up bombs. You know, Neheb, not really there. It's good. You know, Neheb's like a B. Raw's like a B in this deck. But we don't have any straight up A's is what I'm saying. Right, I do think this is a keep. It might be a little slow, and Spark Double's pretty horrible here, but these help dig us for more cards. I mean, I think holding on to our card advantage, probably worth it in this case. If our opponent plays a 2-drop, we're probably not thrilled, but we do have a lot of 2-drops of our own. We could draw one. Okay, well, that doesn't concern me at all, so. They do ramp themselves a little, but, you know, Arboreal Grazer a lot of the time has such an irrelevant effect. If you have Huatli, I guess maybe it gets more interesting. Oh, yeah, they're ramping pretty crazily. Although, if they don't also have a land drop there, and they don't. And see, that's what can happen with land drops, is Arboreal Grazer... I mean, you know, you get to play an extra land, but then if you don't hit another land on the next turn, it doesn't really matter that you played the extra land. You know what I'm saying? And that's what makes a card like it kind of problematic. So I think we honor the God Pharaoh here. We need to get to digging through our library. We'll discard this mountain. Ooh, well, Neheb's nice. Neheb. And I can play 2 Nehebs, basically. Okay. Well. That's a big creature. Yeah, alright, so we'll play Neheb. Let's hope he doesn't die, because if I can play Spark Double and make another Neheb, I'm going to be pretty happy. Especially because I just played a creature with Death Touch. Alright, so we're going to take 4. Alright, so... yeah, I think we play... I actually probably want to play a Mountain. Yeah. Yeah, and then we play Spark Double. And then we attack with Neheb number 1. Okay, that works for me. So I think we discard both of these. And then we have 2 red mana, and we actually have 3 total. I think maybe I just Jaya's Greeting that Stinger here and now. Before they have a chance to like use a fight card on their turn or something. Yeah. No thanks. Double Neheb's pretty sweet. Deckmaster should be operational, is it not? Says it's not connected to the Deckmaster server for some reason. Okay. I guess we can hold on to lands. So I think we attack with both Nehebs. They can block, double block the big one if they want to, obviously. Why? Oh, okay. Let's see what they did there. So we're going to discard both of these lands. This is actually the first time I've really gotten to go off with Neheb. Every other time I've played Neheb, I don't actually get to, I just have a big creature who's doing damage, which, you know, is fine. But it's kind of funny that this time we're getting to do a little more than that. So we've got 7 mana here. Rawl's not particularly good on this board. So I think I probably want to play Dreadhorde Twins and then Kasmina. Yeah. Because we haven't drawn enough cards yet, you know? We'll discard Honor the God Pharaoh. Luckily, right now, they don't have any counters to abuse. So that's great. Oh. Now Rawl's interesting, right? Although I have to wait till my second main phase. So that's a thing. So I think we just Jaya's Greeting the Sage out of the way. I'll put that on the bottom. Okay. We got there. We didn't have to show them Rawl, so... We showed them double Neheb, which was silly. That was a good time. We can do double Rawl, too. Or... Right? Because he doesn't count as legendary for Planeswalkers. Yeah, so I could do double Rawl, which could be silly. That's for sure. Yeah. Yeah, that's definitely, you know, like I said, I'd never really gotten to do that with Neheb, but the trick is playing two Nehebs. Especially one that's a 6/5. Okay, this is pretty good. Turn 2 Prophet, maybe turn 3 Sahili. Okay. See if the Grazer this time actually... Yeah, we really need Spellgorger. It's true. See if the Grazer... Oh, that time it has done something now. The question is whether they hit another land drop here. If they can, then the Grazer actually did something. But if they don't, the Grazer didn't do anything. And that's sort of par for the course. It looks like it didn't do anything. I guess it did the small thing. They got to play this a little bit earlier. But that is a pretty small thing. So I think we do play Sahili here. We need to get her going. And she does have 5 loyalty, so they can't kill her right away. Most likely. Now, if they play a creature with 4 or more power, we're going to regret this, but I think this is okay. We do get to scry, too, so that's always nice additional value.
Today I craft my victory.
I don't think Neheb's good enough in Constructed. It doesn't have recursion, and it doesn't stay alive consistently enough. Obviously, those are problems.
Stop.
Okay. Well, that kind of sucks. I was hoping we could do a better job of protecting Sahili, but I don't think we're going to. And I mean, I guess that's okay. The question is whether I play Neheb or Kasmina here now. Probably Kasmina. Yeah, Kasmina has a 2/2 who can trade with the Death Toucher, so... Put that on the bottom. And we do get 1/1/1 out of Sahili before she goes.
And my students are loyal and brilliant.
Well, that's not good. We can do double Neheb again, it's worth noting. So, that's nice. Wow, really? Okay, I am perfectly okay with that decision. I think I was in for some trouble there, potentially. So I think we use this ability first before we make a decision about anything. Yeah.
Join my cause.
And... yeah. And yeah, definitely time for this. We do have a 5th land, I guess. Yeah, okay. I mean, I doubt I play it anytime soon because our other options are so much better, but it could happen. Yeah, we'll play our land. I don't think we want to honor the God Pharaoh here. I don't really want to discard either of those cards. So, like Spark Double being another Kasmina right now is potentially really good. And then the whole double Neheb plan's good too. Though, we need to find a way to kill the Stinger before that's a great plan. But it's still an okay plan, I feel like. We could be in pretty great shape now, though, in terms of just, like, protecting ourselves and our Planeswalkers. Well, that's less than ideal. Okay, well... So I could honor the God Pharaoh here. But I have a feeling playing Neheb is probably just going to be better. If I honor the God Pharaoh, this becomes a 2/2. We get another servo. It also helps us find removal, for what that's worth. But if I play Neheb and then Spark Double, I think I'm in pretty good shape and I think that's probably the more aggressive move, but you know what? I think I'm going to honor the God Pharaoh here. Okay. What does invade the city do already right now? I think kind of a lot. Oh no, just 2. Okay. Well, we are going to end our turn. They've got to have some big scary things to ramp into, so maybe I should be being more aggressive. Oh, that's not good. That is a nasty combo. Now I don't know that we can kill Feather ever. May just have to start racing now. I mean, I would assume Feather kills Saheeli here. You know, I can play Neheb and turn a servo into Neheb. That's pretty good. If she's allowed to survive. They want to kill her. I'm cool with that. That prevents a bunch of damage, and we already got plenty of value out of her. Ah, it's because they wanted to kill something. Okay. Well, the Neheb plan, as tempting as it was, I think may have just been replaced by the Callous Dismissal plan. Oh yeah, you're right. This doesn't say non-legendary the way our Spark Double does. So... and that goes on the bottom. So invade the city now puts 3 counters on that guy. So I think, yeah, we'll invade the city too. Gives us another servo. You know, I guess I should be attacking here. And then we'll invade the city. Okay, so we're going pretty wide here, obviously. Alright, so I think I attack with everything. They could have other freaking combat tricks. It kind of looks like they do. Like Giant Growth. Which would also be a huge pain. No, it looks like they don't. Alright. Now I think it's Neheb time. I think we can kill them before they kill us, unless something truly insane happens here. They have to have something awesome to not die here. Yeah, that's not going to do it. Is that annoying? Sure. But it's not going to do it. So if I attack with everything, they take... They can only... Well, if I copy a servo, they're dead, right? Yeah. So let's copy...
Some lessons for you all.
Yeah, that's 6 damage, no matter how you slice it. Had to race that freaking feather, and we got there. Thanks, Saheeli. I was really surprised when they didn't kill Saheeli and decided to kill Kasmina. Just so their Chandra's whatever would be... Chandra's Triumph would be a little more efficient. Yeah, the scrying was really good. That is very true. Alright, I will play first. This looks alright. Yeah, that was weird too when they didn't attack. For sure. Saheeli dying would have kept us from winning most likely. Okay. Oh, well, hey. I was just going to play Honor the God Pharaoh, but now we have our... What is probably our primary win condition?
New wonders.
Let's hope she stays alive. Chances are good she does. I mean, there's a few cards... Okay, so yeah, we, I could potentially use Jaya's Greeting to kill this, make the 1-1, and block the 1-1. The problem with that idea is, like, Lazotep plating and the like. But even if that fails and they get to Lazotep plating, I think we're still okay. So yeah, we'll pass our turn. So if they have a trick here, I'm going to really regret not Jaya's Greeting sooner, but they don't. Yeah, I think we do want a little flyer. Sounds good to me. Next turn we can play... Sky Theater Strix and Honor the God Pharaoh, which... Well... Now I'm even happier I grabbed the flyer. So yeah, I'll play Honor the God Pharaoh. Discard 1 island. Okay. Yeah, now I think we just go with the greeting. And we definitely want that. We're not getting to scry this time, you know, but I guess that's okay. Great thing to bounce. We could also just kill it. But I think we'll bounce it. I'm going to keep a mountain in my hand here just in case they play Davriel or something. I mean, granted, if they play Davriel here... Oh, I can actually cast Heartfire in response. So yeah, I may as well play the mountain. And if they play Davriel, they're in a world of hurt because of our board state, so... Alright, so... We will Heartfire. Wow. that's a ridiculous draw.
I never back down from a challenge.
Well, I guess we're scrying now. You're not a spell, but I think we take Neheb pretty happily. Yeah, we've all had games like this where someone just keeps bouncing and killing everything they play and attacking you, and you know, our opponent could have a way to get back in this game. There are enough powerful cards like Into the God Eternals would do a pretty good job of getting them back in the game, for example, and they have the exact mana for it. Well, not exact, but they have the mana for it is the point. Okay. That's pretty good. Let us scry. That's nice.
I make it rain just for fun.
That'll be pretty crazy. I think we just attack with everything here and then play Neheb. Saheeli can't copy Neheb. I mean, Saheeli can, but the legend rule happens. So what you can do, potentially, and maybe I should have done it, play Neheb and make a copy, have the Neheb who can't attack yet be the one that dies, and then attack with the Servo Neheb. And would that have given me lethal? Would have gotten close, huh? Or does Saheeli say non-legendary? No, it doesn't say non-legendary, so you can make the copy. You just have to lose one of your... You lose your Neheb, basically. Sometimes that might be worth it, but... yeah. Oh. That's not very nice. Good thing I'm gonna play my own Callous Dismissal. I wish copying it mattered. It doesn't, though, so... That's okay. This will give us lethal here, though. Most likely. Especially if... Well, let's see what's on top of our library first. Make this decision.
Storms are like a symphony, and I am a great conductor.
Right, so yeah, we cast Callous Dismissal on their guy. Alright. Yeah, I knew it was lethal, but I needed to... Just in case I needed to check. There were ways for them to survive there, certainly. We see a lot of X1s. I don't feel like we did. Yeah. Our sideboard's not very good. It's worth noting. Okay, I do think this is a keep. Yeah, I mean, this is actually a pretty good hand. We kind of, you know, we do need to hit a third land, but we're going to. We're on the draw, you know, so. And even if we don't hit a third land, well, no, we still kind of need to, because we won't get to scry if we sack Burning Prophet to pay for the costs of Heartfire, for example. That's not good. Okay, good. We got there. So we can kill Soul Diviner, and it may end up being a very good idea to do so, because it gets insane if you let it stay in play.
Your loss will either be a tragedy or comedy of errors.
So they're already in a position where they can use this to start drawing cards. The question is whether it's worth 2-for-1ing myself to deal with that problem. I have drafted Soul Diviner a couple of times, but it didn't really pay off the way you want it to. Man. With the card disadvantage they already have, the problem is Dovin will still be here, and Dovin will start being a problem on a board where we haven't played anything. I think I just have to play Saheeli here. We even get a Scry out of it, which I kind of forgot, admittedly. Yeah, we want that land. We do want that land.
This should be fun.
So they're gonna draw a card.
There's always room to improve.
Oh God, I hate Soul Diviner. I think now we can Heartfire it a little more confidently because at least we get a servo out of the deal. It's been going all right. We had one draft go 2-2. And we're 1-0 in this one, and we won the first game in our second match so far. So, okay. We are going to attack Dovin here. See what happens. Okay, so I could use Lazotep plating here just to kill the Strix and get a 1-1 and make a servo. I don't hate that plan. It's better than... I mean, Soul Diviner's still going to be alive, and that's a problem, but I think this is actually pretty good. Yeah. Yeah, we'll take another Conjurant, I think. I mean, we can only play him for 4 mana, but... The problem we continue to have is that Soul Diviner can draw them a million cards, but... You know, what can we do? I mean, we can Heartfire is the answer. And we probably will next turn, finally. But I think we did the right thing here.
I'm astonished that succeeded.
It will have drawn them 3 extra cards by then is the problem. So they've sort of undone the fact that they mulliganed at this point. Servos being made into Conjurants would not be good. They would just die. So we don't want to do that. All right, so Heartfire it is. Sack a servo. See if they draw a card in response. I assume they do.
Huh. You're not entirely incompetent.
Sure. I guess there's actually no reason to attack. It is a free attack. But, yeah, there's no good reason to attack there. Uh-oh. If someone plays Bolus's Citadel when they're at 20 life, you're not gonna like what's gonna happen. That's not good. We do want to side in our artifact hate, I would say. Yeah. Does feel bad. Look at our Ugin's Conjurance right now. Oh, that's bad news. Bad news. Okay, so I guess we'd rather play our Razor here. Gonna be hard to win now, but now we definitely want to bring in our Artifact Hate spell. Oh, we see 2 artifacts in their deck now. Both of which can be game-ending in a way, especially together. So they can get back Callous Dismissal, which is not fun for us. Or they can just cast another one off the top of their library. That works too. Too bad this isn't our last deck that had all sorts of ways of doing damage directly to the opponent. Well, do I do 1 to Dovin or 1 to them? I think I do 1 to Dovin.
A gap in my defenses.
Dovin plus the God Pharaoh statue makes all of our instants and sorceries cost 1,000,000 mana. For example, that one. Yeah, that is a. I guess that is a pretty nice flavor win. I have a feeling we're sort of, you know, racing against the inevitable here. Yeah, I mean, they can get so many cards. So many cards. I mean, we are at 18, so they have to find a way to kill us, but because they have Bolus's Citadel. I mean, God Pharaoh's statue can do it slowly, but they'll actually be dead before we are, if that's the way they plan to win this game. I can kill Dovin. I have to send all 3 of my creatures against him. But it might be worth it. I mean, we could at least cast Honor the... No, we couldn't, could we? There are ways from decking themselves. Okay. Now we can't kill Dovin the way we wanted. We can play Saheeli now, though. And Scry. Yeah, that's pretty useful, I think. If only it could do damage to them, huh?
You've never seen anything like this.
Okay, so I kind of think we just let her take 4. No, we don't. I think we chump block Tithe Bearer Giant. If we want to find a way to win, she's probably going to be key. Because our spells cost so much right now, we need to get that additional value of making a servo pretty badly. See you later, Zach. So they are up to 6 non-land permanents, by the way. That does give them a way to kill us, potentially. It's easy to get to 10 if you play Bolus's Citadel when you're at 20 life. Potentially, it's easy anyway. Okay, so that's interesting. Jaya's Greeting costs 5. Isn't that fun? So they still have a Rawl's Outburst, which is a pain, but yeah. So we'll use Jaya's Greeting on this. Yeah, I still get to scry, so that part's good. Ah, oh, poop. Now that feels really bad. I think we need... Well, I guess you do kill Dovin. There's that, so sure. Now we can't kill Dovin this turn. Now Saheeli's pretty much dead. Yeah, the only way I think we can win this is if they make some sort of mistake, basically. Anytime someone plays Citadel at 20, it's hard to beat them. It's a great card. I do think people think it's better than it is because, and they, you know, it was a bomb in this game, right? But a bomb is always a bomb. And you can play Bolas's Citadel. Okay, they're all attacking me, huh? I think we, yeah, we'll just take 9. This effect can kill us soon, but I think if we have any hope of winning, yeah, that's not good. And now I think we're dead. We just can't make enough happen here with this kind of mana. Three, four, five. So yeah, they have 6 non-land permanents right now. Still. Man, they put themselves to 3. Okay, well now I think we're basically dead, aren't we? If only we had more ways of doing direct damage. Now I really wish I did have another Heartfire. So they're all attacking me. So I can actually survive here. Yeah, so block the big guys. Oh, Menace. So we actually have to block these two. And go to 1. Whoa, which does kill us. So we're dead either way. Okay. Artifact Hate's coming in. Oh, except it's green. What am I talking about? We do have Demolish, and man, against Bolas's Citadel, is this going to be a time where it actually makes sense to side in Demolish? My god. Demolish is so bad. I hope not. We just have to do more damage to them early so that the Citadel isn't so powerful. I can't do it. I can't side Demolish in. Man. That's... I mean, the good news is we have a lot of scry, and we have a lot of ways. We have a few ways of discarding cards to draw new ones. So maybe bringing in Demolish isn't the worst. I don't love it, but Lazatep Plating doesn't seem great against them. Skulker would have been nice in that game potentially, anyway. This is like literally the first time I've ever sided in a Demolish. Like, it's always a card that's like, maybe you'll side it in at some point across the format. Never do. But here I think we had to do it. We do have a lot of 4s now, but I don't think we can do much about that. Maybe we lose an Honor the God Pharaoh. It does take away one of the ways we could discard Demolish when we don't need it. Oh, we ran out of time. Cool. I was not paying attention to the clock at all. So we have a 41 card deck, is that right? Man, that is not ideal. We have a couple draw steps to hit red mana. Oh. I can't decide. I think we keep it. There's enough cards we can draw that we can play with just blue mana, and the chance that we draw red mana. Like, the chance of that happening, of us either drawing things we can play or red mana, is really significantly high. I say as I draw another island. That's like the only thing we don't want to draw. Well, we don't want to draw more red cards at this point either, I guess. Okay, there we go. See, that's something we can play, and it's something that's really good with Saheeli.
Challenge you want, then a challenge you'll get.
Don't bounce Saheeli. Okay. You just want to pressure her. I'm cool with that. Uh-oh. Less cool with that. So I have to bounce the Overseer, which means they'll get
Wasn't very inventive.
to amass another time. I think we kind of have to do it, but man, I don't like it. All right, we're in trouble here. Thanks to our inability to draw red mana. And, you know, we kept a hand that had no red mana in it. So, it's, you know. This was a possibility, but we really need to draw things we can play. We don't want to draw any more islands or red cards. We want to draw anything else, though. A mountain. Alright, so we block her. I mean, to protect Saheeli. I think we lost this one, guys. I think we lost this one. You're gonna play like Nigel Bolas right now. Yeah, so I think we protect her. I think that gives us... Oh, Menace. Never mind. She's dead. See you later. I always forget this gives Menace, too.
I'm sorry, but I must tend to my creations.
Okay, there's red mana. I think we want to honor the God Pharaoh more than anything. Hoping I draw a blue card there, but at least we have a mountain now, I guess. This is the most effectively I've ever seen God Pharaoh's statue be used. And it is messing me up, man. Okay. Well... Yeah, I think we play the Rager. I mean, both of the games that we lost against them were games where things went real bad. Oh yeah, so we're just gonna scoop. We're not gonna we're not gonna waste our time playing the rest of this game. Yeah, both games we just couldn't get anything going early for various reasons, and then they play God Pharaoh's statue and Bolus's nonsense Citadel. There's just like no way for us to come back from that. Like if we drawn a mountain earlier in that game, what they were doing was still pretty scary, but I think we would have been in better shape. This looks like a nice hand. Certainly better than our last one, right? Okay. Probably play Saheeli next turn. She can be pressured a little bit, but yeah, definitely not enough for us to be concerned. So I think we actually... Well, we definitely block here. I think we play Saheeli for sure now, yeah. So we go Saheeli. Every other time I've had an opponent play that Citadel, it just hasn't mattered. Not the Citadel. I've lost. That's the second time I've lost to it. The statue. It's just like, you know, cool. Because most of the time on turn 6, if your deck is doing what it should be, you have enough stuff on the board that while it's frustrating, it doesn't usually win the game. But they did it against us, obviously enough. So, like, if they kill Saheeli here with, like, a couple of combat tricks, they do not. But if they had, it wouldn't, it wouldn't have cared too much, I don't think. So, I kind of need to kill both of these at some point, because they're both problems. But, for now, yeah, the Enforcer can tap down our Strix. And I think... that is probably a bigger problem right this second. Yeah, so I have 12 spells for Invade the City. Yeah, let's go after the Enforcer, who will then tap my Strix, but that's okay. Right, I think we want that 4th land, yeah. That lets us play Rawl, which isn't going to be great immediately. Does this just do... Yeah, its opponents are Planeswalkers, but we do want the land still. I may honor the God Pharaoh and discard Invade the City on our turn, too. That doesn't seem like a terrible plan. Alright, so... Oh, really? I thought they were going to put it on the Apparition, which would have definitely been more of a problem, I think. So, if I can get Rawl in play and have him not be pressured, which isn't that hard. Yeah, I know Light Shield doesn't have Defender. If I can do that, I can copy Callous Dismissal next turn and be in some pretty good business, I think. I do get a servo out of this deal, so... And I also get to scry, of course.
Odds of victory look good. I wonder what the weather's like on next.
Oh yeah, we wouldn't mind doubling that either. Yeah, so then we're going to end our turn. We need to be able to prevent nonsense here. Though, that could be tricky. So... Yeah, I definitely block the Apparition here. Or do I? Yeah, I think it's worth the risk. Like, if they use a trick here, so be it. Yeah. Alright, so I think we copy Callous Dismissal here. Yeah, -2.
It's easy. Quantum particles, blah, 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 and then you die.
Jayas wouldn't have gotten rid of both the creatures so that these two can sort of hang back now the way Callous Dismissal did. I think it's far easier for us to stabilize our board now than it would have been. Man, this is interesting. I have to lose Rawl if I do it. But if I copy Jaya's Greeting, I kill both of these. They go to 12. I attack for 2, 3, 4, 5. No, they won't go to 12, actually. Alright, I think maybe it's a little greedy, but I'm instead going to use Jaya's Greeting on the Silver Wing here. Land, huh? Okay, they scooped. Works for me. Yeah, you don't have to discard, actually. You're right, because it's a cost of the spell, and you're not actually casting the... You're not casting it again, you're copying it when it's already on the stack. So you are right, Arigato. Okay, this is good. I would rather be going first, but I think it's still pretty good. We got a 2-drop and then 2 of our better cards in our deck for on turn 4, so... Getting Saheeli and Rawl in play is kind of a dream. Don't get to do that very often. Alright. It would have been nice to draw something we could play, but there's a decent chance they play something we can kill with Jaya's Greeting this turn anyway, so... I think I'm happy about that. Of course, I could have blocked and used Jaya's Greeting on the Light Shield, but the Light Shield doesn't concern me too much. That concerns me a little. I kind of feel like we just have to kill it and deal with the consequences. The horrible, horrible consequences. Yeah, so we're gonna... You know, we come out behind here with this particular exchange. Yeah, I think we'll take a Conjurant. So now the question is, what do I play? Probably Neheb. He's just such a big boy that he looks pretty good here. Attack for 1. Take that. Oh, bye-bye, big boy. Okay, so now I probably play Dreadhorde Twins, I think. Yeah. Alright, so... I think this is a good opening to play Kasmina.
Heed my instruction. And will hone your control.
Oh. Hello there. I'm kind of tempted to attack here, have them then like block with the Herald one of these things, and then Callous Dismissal the token. That seems pretty decent to me. Or they could end up just blocking with the token, I guess, and that's less ideal, isn't it? But I don't think it's... Yeah, maybe I think I just attack with the Strix after all. Now, do I Callous Dismissal the Herald or the token now? I think we'll just end our turn. Yeah, no, we'll Callous Dismissal. I would have gotten in for one more damage if I were smarter. This also would have been a better attacker, so yeah, it was probably not the best decision, but... Uh-oh. That's not good. Okay. Alright. The good news is we can play a 6/6 Conjurant, you know, so...
My students are
We've got that going for us. I think we're going to get rid of the Prophet there. So I got to go for the double block on Bontu. No, I don't. Just kidding. I think we just take 5. I was seriously considering it. Okay, so Callous Dismissal on Bontu is interesting. It would let them draw another card, but if I Callous Dismissal Bontu here, I can attack with everything. So I think we got to do it. We got to kill him. Got to kill him in a hurry, and we got there. Alright. I haven't gotten to play with Bontu myself yet, actually. And I don't think... The one time I had it cast against me so far, I had no escape for it. And it would have been way worse in that situation for me because it was, like, late game and they had, like, 14 lands. Well, that's a mulligan. That is a keep. I think we really want a third land most of all. It is nice that I could have played the Strix, I guess. If I knew the card under the Strix was another land... Oh, interesting. I haven't really seen Banehound be used effectively. Maybe we'll see it here. It is going to mess us up early, and it is going to pressure Saheeli more than I would like. Uh-oh. Let's hope they try to use, like, stealth combat or whatever. Stealth attack on their Banehound here, and we can just kill it. We can still just kill it. And I'm probably going to use Greeting on something. But, yeah, so we're going to use Jai's Greeting. I think we'd rather use it on the Strix. We do want that land. So the problem we might have here is our opponent has, let's say, no escape. And if they have no escape, I'm going to be annoyed. But I think we still have to... Alright, they don't.
my creations are kings of beauty.
Honor the God Pharaoh, discard Invade the City could be our plan here. Yeah, that's pretty gross, Avery. I've seen people play Bontu, not me, but other people play Bontu when they have Mayhem Devil in play. That's also pretty ridiculous.
War is coming. I feel every day.
I hope I hit a land here. I'd be pretty happy. Good, we do. So we play our Kasmina.
Under my instruction, you will focus on what matters.
I think we want to discard the land. We could think about invade the city. It doesn't do a ton right now, but it's not that far from doing things. Yeah, so we'll lose the land. Yeah, the final card dump for Horizon should be going on right about now. I'll be making videos on that format. Not a full set review, but I will be making archetype guide, best commons and uncommons, and top 10 bombs. Yeah, there's like no way it could be in Magic on Arena just because it has like every mechanic ever, you know, so yeah, we'll block. And there's no way they could program those all in. But it's on Magic Online at least. I think that's pretty sweet. Are you really going to kill one of my creatures here and give me 2 cards? No. Makes sense. Makes sense.
We are the future.
So our Honor the God Pharaoh's not going to feel so good. I think we still do it, but
Knowledge is not without pride.
yeah, he's going to punish me here for drawing cards, and that's kind of annoying. But what are you going to do?
Own your control.
Okay, so I think I discard Lazatep plating here. Nah, probably the island. Yeah. Then we're going to cast Honor the God Pharaoh, and then I think we discard Lazatep plating. So now we've got Invade the City up to 3, which is where you want it. Yeah, I'll be streaming it some on Magic Online. It kind of depends on what people want to see. I think a lot of people in the early going will want to see Modern Horizons, but it may, you know, people may lose their interest. I'll be recording draft videos for it too. Oh, no. That's the first time I've had that happen in this format. Jeez, I wish I kept that Lazatep plating. Elder Spelled. That is what they call a 2-for-1.
I am your inner demon.
Okay, so I'm gonna play the Skulker here. And I guess I may as well go after one of these, yeah. Nice. Dash and Totem Armor. Yeah, I mean, they wanted to shove as many as they could into the set. It really feels almost like a...
My students are
I don't know what it feels like. Almost like Time Spiral, though, which Mark Rosewater has said that's kind of the idea.
Your bones will read as omen.
Ooh. Thank God for Raw right here. He can finish off both of these Planeswalkers. I have to draw more, I have to draw land, though. And I do. Okay. So he can only kill 1 right away, but I think that's probably okay. So yeah. Oh god, I hope they don't have counter magic right here. Let's find out. No, you have no escape? Of course you have no escape. Everyone always seems to have no escape. Oh, okay, they don't. They don't have no escape.
Force wins. Beating you will be a breeze.
Okay, so I think we -2 him, and then cast... I could cast Invade the City, which would give me a more intimidating creature. Either way, I get to kill both of these planeswalkers. We're copying one of these. I just have to decide which one.
Feel the fury of the tempest.
Oh, I probably don't want to do Honor the God Pharaoh with Obnixilis in play. We're already low enough, so yeah, we'll do Invade the City. Get out of here. You killed both my planeswalkers with one card. I'm going to try to do it to you now.
I'm shocked to discover I lost.
Victory.
Back to the drawing board.
Lost.
Let's just hope they don't have Aid the Fallen, you know? Yeah, I probably actually want to try to protect Rawl, don't I? Yeah, we do. Alright, so you block there, one of you guys block that, and you block here. Okay, that's nasty. Not very nice. Oh good, they didn't have anything else. Okay, so let's scry, because we're going to honor the God Pharaoh now.
Everyone complains to me about the weather.
Spark Double's not great here, except he can be another Raw, can't he? That's pretty good. Okay. Oh, don't want to do that. I think we go honor the God Pharaoh here. Do one to them. That was really good because we drew another 2-drop. Yeah, all the changeling, the mechanics look really interesting in that set. I'm excited for most of them. Ninjas is cool. The changeling thing is really interesting. There's a lot of things we haven't seen before, and that's fun. There are some things we have seen before, but most of the ones we have seen before look really fun. Blue-green snow looks like a lot of fun. I think it looks like a sweet set. What I'll probably... Yeah, it's actually a really cool design idea to put the changelings in, because they made changelings like a deck where you have changeling payoffs straight up. But because they're in black and white, they also overlap with all of the tribal color pairs. So they overlap with the Goblin deck, they overlap with the Sliver deck, and they overlap with the Ninja deck. So all of the payoffs are there, and that's pretty cool, I think. All right, so I think you're going to block there, and you're just going to chump block for me. Thank you. Rawl needs to live, man. Of that I am certain. Yeah, well, right. And it also let them print. There's also a card that makes it so cowards can't block until end of turn. You know, that silly creature type that's really only appeared on one card. And it also looks pretty good, I think. Okay, so I think here Rawl's going to double. Oh, so I could play Spark Double as another Rawl. Man, that's tempting. And then double spell Jaya's Greeting to kill this. Okay, let's do this thing. I think that's the right idea.
Every problem has a solution. Let's start by by taking you out of
So I can actually cast the spell 3 times if I double with both of them. Oh my god.
There's a storm coming your way. This lightning strikes a lot more than twice.
Target a creature. Tithe Bear Giant. Do 1. Target an opponent or a planeswalker. Yes, please. Target a creature. Target an opponent or planeswalker. Target an opponent or planeswalker. Target a creature. We just keep leaving Neheb on top. As tempting as it is to try to hit another spell. Wait. Oh, that didn't work. Interesting. Why didn't it work? Oh, did I cast it like 4 times on accident on Tithe Bear Giant? I don't know what I did. I'm not very smart, though. I think I screwed something up there. I selected Giant 3 times. Okay. That's cool. I'm glad I did that. It's not the end of the world, but, you know, it's... So you're attacking me, huh? Well, you're both getting blocked. We'll go ahead and take out the Herald. That's annoying that I selected the Giant 3 times. The good news is they both raise their loyalty by 2 off. Oh, that's not good.
The history of this world is one of conquest.
That is really not good. I think we might just be dead now.
Of the damned.
And we probably would be less dead if I hadn't screwed up.
For raw power, hurricanes beat dragons, no question. If I could just distill lightning into a potion, it'd never sell.
I think we're okay with the Conjurant. It can protect us and attack Obnixilis fairly well. I think we play Neheb, and I think it's pretty clear he's going to get destroyed by Obnixilis, which will drop us to 5. Yeah.
Thick fresh blood.
That Callous Dismissal's great, though.
Knowledge is not without price.
This time when I play the spell 3 times... yeah, so we can kill Raw with these triggers now. That might save us. It depends on what all they can do here. Oh, that's annoying. Now it's not going to be as... I might end up having a Raw get 2 dead here to use his ability. They can't pressure them enough. Okay, we got a block. I don't think I can afford to block the Banehound and hope they don't have some way to do the last few damage, so I think I have to block a Wizard. Now, if I can block the Bayhound... I guess, hold on here, if they have a way to pump their creature, like Unlikely Aid, we're just dead anyway. So I may as well kill the one I can kill and just go to... Oh, no, I shouldn't. Oh, Obnixilis. Obnixilis. Oh, you're right, he does kill me. No matter what I do, Obnixilis kills me. Cool. Because now he kills my Prophet, yeah. All right. If he kills my prophet, I'm dead. Maybe they won't notice they can do that. Oh my.
Try not to think too hard.
Alright, things just got interesting. Very interesting. Okay, so let's hope they don't have a way to do one more damage to us. Because if we Callous Dismissal and actually target 3 things... He can use it again, though. He used it that turn. You're right. You're right. You're right. Okay, good call. Let's hope they don't have Lazotep plating, huh? That would be some bad news. All right.
Feel the fury of the tempest.
So we bounce this. Target them. Oh, actually, we did not want to target them. Mother. Now we really screwed ourselves. I can bounce the blockers out of the way, I guess, and try to kill... Oh. Now we're dead either way. That's probably why they did what they did, because it didn't really matter. Yeah. Sad day. Man, if they didn't have Teferi's time to us there, how nice would that have been? We can almost do lethal is what's crazy. But not quite. Oh, well, next turn. Yeah, so we're dead, provided they play... Yeah.
For your conqueror.
I don't know how they held on to it, but I also don't know why they didn't give more... Like, with War of the Spark, every single card got spoiled. With this set, not every single card was previewed by a content creator. That's kind of annoying. That freaking Aid the Fallen. Maybe... Right, this is a keeper. This is a pretty good hand. I mean, we got the early removal spells and Neheb backed. If we can make Neheb get backed up by removal, he's going to be in pretty good shape. Thank you for the follow, Clev. Man, that early Banehound in that last game ended up coming back to bite us. That's for sure. I think we do play the Rager here for sure instead of one of our removal spells. Yeah, that works for me. Them not attacking works for me. Might as well just end my turn. The life gain here makes it not really worth trying to go after them and attack them. Because I'm probably going to use Jaya's Greeting on something at the end of their turn, I would assume. So, yeah. And if they attack with Banehound, now I can block pretty easily. Okay. Do I bother now with Jaya's Greeting? I don't think so. But yeah, actually, after this video, well, I have to I have to get my tomorrow's banned and restricted list video together. That was a quick scoop. And after this stream, and then I'm going to start putting together my Modern Horizons stuff. So that'll be coming out. It'll either come out this weekend or early next week. Well, the top 10 about it will be on Wednesday. The other ones maybe will be out on Monday and Tuesday, which means we'll have double upload days. Maybe I should bring in Grim Initiate since our opponent likes that Banehound so much. Alright, this looks good. This might be a game where we want to play a turn 2 Conjure, and it really depends on what happens on our opponent's side of the table. Probably not now, because we'll probably just Jaya's Greeting something on turn 2, Honor the God Pharaoh turn 3, Neheb turn 4. That's my guess. Okay. Thank you for the follow, Glenn Miller. I think you just followed me on Twitter too, so thank you for that. Man, I think this is the time when we play Honor the God Pharaoh to play around the potential for no escape, because I still get to add to the board and it's not something they can counter. So yeah, I think we play Honor the God Pharaoh, discard an island. Hopefully we draw a land. We have 3 draw steps to draw lands, so yeah, we do. We draw 2 actually, not 3 draw steps, but 3 draws I meant. And we end our turn. And if they decide they're going to keep on leaving up 3 mana, I mean, I think this next turn we kind of just have to suck it up. But I think that turn, playing around no escape was pretty wise. Alright, so we're going to attack. I think we try to play a Conjurant for 4 here. Neheb can put this game away for us in the way that a Conjurant can't, so, yeah. Conjurant is great. I mean, if it resolves here, we're thrilled. If it doesn't, we're not surprised. They could also have Crushed Descent. No? Looking good, then. They're just color screwed. They're probably not holding up no escape this whole time. Again, I do think playing around it the way we did was fine, but... Nixilis' Cruelty? No. Callous Dismissal. Which does mean they get to... They've left up mana for no escape yet again. Right, now they didn't. So I think now I can pretty safely play Neheb. Now, I could still hold out and try to play Neheb when I can leave up Lazotep Plating, and that is really tempting. So actually, let's just play a Conjurant for 5 now. And end our turn. Okay, Kasmina.
It's us or them. My students are loyal and brilliant.
Not thrilled about Kasmina, but it's not the end of the world. I think our Conjurant attacks her. And that is still what I think. I'm sure they just block with the token, but it's worth trying. It's also worth thinning out their board. Alright, so here we play Neheb. Let's make sure auto tap does what I want it to. It does. And then we can leave up both Jaya's Greeting and Lazotep Plating. One or the other will probably come in handy here. Actually, I can't hold up Jaya's Greeting, so it's really just Lazotep Plating, which is less good. Yeah, doesn't feel so good now. That's for sure.
Every day is a new lesson.
Neither does Neheb, really. But he's alright. He's probably just going to trade for a Tithe Bearer here. So, I think I'm going to attack with my Conjurant and Neheb here. I think we're just going to go for them. The reason I'm attacking with Conjurant is because I can Jaya's Greeting and finish off the Tidebearer Giant, and everything else has to trade. So, yeah. Yeah, so this trade's just going to happen, but then we're going to play another Conjurant. Yeah, we're just going to play huge Conjurant here. 7/7, yeah. Could have been safer maybe and left up mana for plating, but there aren't a ton of cards that can kill Ugin's Conjurant. I kind of hope they don't have a second creature to play here. Second spell, I mean. Okay. Doesn't look like they do. They could have their own another Lazotep plating, but I think... Yeah. We're going to go ahead and kill the Thunder Drake. Could have waited till combat. Maybe that would have been smarter. Yes, please. But now, I mean, we could copy Lazotep plating, but his scrying is a big deal right now, so... okay, so I think we attack with our big Conjurant. Yeah, I could have played the Prophet first for the Scry. That's true, that's true. I think I play it now, especially because I know Rawl's coming. Which will give me a Scry is the point. Yeah. Kasmina's a problem, don't get me wrong, but once Rawl's in play, he can deal with her pretty easily. Well, there goes Ugin's Conjurant. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So if I draw a land, I can play Rawl and do Jaya's Greeting as a doubled spell. Okay, well, now we instead have to do Callous. Oh, no, we don't. That won't work either. We needed the other land.
I am your inner demon.
That's annoying. Why you gotta be like this, Kasmina? Okay, well, I think I'm still in pretty good shape. I mean, I would love to not have to pay 1,000,000 mana for Callous Dismissal, but I think we're kind of screwed there. We will be able to kill both Planeswalkers here, assuming they don't have their own Lazotep plating, so I'll take it. No thanks. Okay, so... yeah, so actually, I think we really want to kill Ob Nixilis most of all. So that's what we'll do. Now, we of course know they have multiple ways of getting him back, which is a huge pain, but... let's hope they don't. We're at much more life this time. He's not going to torment us quite as much. It's exactly the same as last game. They don't have double black right now, so that's good news. Okay, well, I think we can play Rawl now and feel reasonably good about that decision. I am going to attack with my Rager. You know, I'm actually going to attack her, so my Jai's Greeting nonsense isn't so expensive. She's dead either way. If they block, she's dead, and if they don't block, she's also dead. So, and then we can play Rawl. Luckily, he doesn't destroy planeswalkers. Okay, then. I've had an opponent who used, what's it called? The statue the best today, and this is the best I've seen anyone use Time Twist as well. So we're gonna play Rawl here. I don't think we really want another land, although we may regret that later. Yeah, so I think we scry and just play the Strix. We could double Jaya's Greeting and kill both of these. I guess that's actually a pretty nice plan. They're about to get back Kasmina, and we won't be able to do it cheaply ever again, or at least for a while. But he does damage Kasmina. Maybe I just play the Strix. Yeah, so I think we scry and play the Strix for now. Let's hope they don't have the Elder Spell.
But your past always comes back to haunt you.
If they have the Elder Spell, I'm gonna be sad. I'm gonna be real sad.
Potential in you. Prove yourself.
No, I only need two. I only need 2 mana. Jaya's Greeting is copied. I need 4 once she's back in play.
Focus on what matters.
Okay. I think it's time for double Jaya's Greeting, kill these 2 good blockers, and just try to go after these planeswalkers. Oh, they're gonna kill. Yeah. I see. Okay, this plan will still work.
Try not to think too hard.
Callous Dismissal works pretty well here too, so.
It is just a small headache.
You're not gonna like this.
Wait, why did I decide Jaya's Greeting wouldn't work? Because it will. I guess I'd rather use the Dismissal here. Would I, though? Now that I'm here, I'm like, you know, Jaya's Greeting's probably just better, yeah. So, we want to kill Obnixilis most of all. And we also want to put that on the bottom of our library.
That was almost impressive.
So that one's targeting that. Okay, this one will target the Strix. And this will do 1 to him.
It is unwise to defy demons.
Don't need another one of those. I'll take that though. Okay, so then I think we send these 3 at Obnixilis and end our turn. Well, not end our turn. We're going to do something else. Probably Kasmina. Right, so that's cool with me.
You have made a powerful enemy.
Now... No, I think we go ahead and kill this. And then we play our own Kasmina. Yeah, I guess we're still just as good with drawing him.
Join my order. Unity is necessary. Join my cause.
I think I'll lose the Lazatep plating here. We would not mind drawing our Raid the City or whatever.
Control.
Right about now. Now we can double Callous Dismissal. Gleaming Overseer. I hate you. You make my Callous Dismissal look like crap. Which is less than ideal. That's for sure.
My students are loyal geniuses.
I can't bounce both tokens because Gleaming Overseer gave hexproof to the other token. That's why I groaned. The hexproof. So I'll discard that. I can bounce these two, which isn't terrible. It does allow pretty good attacks. Yeah, we can reset Kasmina. I'm not sure how much I want to. We're going to play Saheeli. Which I think in a lot of ways... Yeah, we'll take a Heartfire. I think in a lot of ways, Saheeli's going to win us the game now. I mean...
Together, we'll create great things, you and
I do think we still bounce... I think we do bounce both of these. But yeah, it's less good than it would have been.
There's a storm coming your way.
So yeah, we play Callous Dismissal. Okay, they're just going to scoop. That works for me. That works. Alright, so we've at least broken even. I'll be right back, and then we'll keep playing. On to our next one. This will actually be, whatever happens, our last match of the day. If we win, we'll finish this draft up tomorrow's stream. And if we lose, it's over anyway. So that's one of those things is probably, well, those are the only two options, winning or losing. So we'll play first. We will mulligan this hand. And we'll happily keep this one. Wow, that's a good 6-card hand right there. Yeah, I don't think we want Ashiok really. Ashiok's Skulker early anyway. Ooh. We're going to get to do the Rawl Saheeli combo potentially, which has worked out well for us. Alright, well, we do need to draw another land, but we're still like wide open here to just get to play Saheeli, and that's great. Unless they have Dovin's freaking Veto. I forget about that counterspell. You don't see it nearly as often.
It's hard to be a genius surrounded by lesser minds.
That's sad. I'm sorry, Saheeli. Alright, well. we do get to play Rawl now. So I guess I'll be okay.
Always nice to get out of the lab. I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I make it rain just for fun.
Yeah. I think that's a fine draw right here. Our spells do cost one more right now. That's something to remember. But I think we still want to honor the God Pharaoh. Well, that's annoying.
Heed my instructions, and we are the future.
We were over here hoping we'd get to double cast something. Well, and we still can. We could double cast Honor the God Pharaoh. Discard Invade the City. We'd have a 2/2 to protect Rawl, and we'd draw a bunch of cards. I guess that works for me. And we could get Kasmina close to dead anyway.
I am judge, jury, and electrocutioner.
Yeah, so we'll discard Invade the City. It's going to be a while before it's any good. Alright, so yeah. We don't want her to be able to use her ability again if we can help it.
Fire control. There will be consequences for that.
Alright. Please stay alive, Rawl. Ooh, Karn's Bastion is not good news. It's very bad news, actually. The good news here is that we can kill Kasmina, and probably bounce the Enforcer Griffin.
A few things can
Wait, what?
withstand my careful scrutiny.
Oh man, I didn't realize it could target planeswalkers. That makes me really sad. Okay. Guess we're just gonna scry here. Do we still want to cast Callous Dismissal? Probably. Let's scry. Wait a second. The damage will still have... I mean, it can still kill a creature, but double casting it isn't really worth it here anyway, so...
I am really into current affairs.
That is nice, though.
Because of current, electricity.
But I am going to leave him wide open here, because double Neheb is pretty attractive. But I think that's okay. I think I'm okay with that plan. Oh, that's not very nice.
I must switch over.
That is ridiculous right now. Because no matter what we do, we can't do extra damage to things.
That's a pair of stilts.
I remember. Pain hurts.
Man. So what I can do is play a new Raw with Spark Double. And kill... No, it won't work because of the freaking Wanderer. That is... I'm in trouble. This is not a good series of events for us. Okay, well, we're going to scry.
Guild Mage, Planeswalker, Genius Inventor. I got it all.
I'm going to Callous Dismissal. So if I decided to double Callous Dismissal, what good would that do? None, really. Yeah, none. Why return the Wanderer, though? What good does that do? Oh, then I can Jaya's Greeting. Good call. Smart. Okay. Oh, except I can't. Because I don't have enough mana. Oh, So that was really bad. That was a bad move. Come on, Kevin. I shouldn't have vetted. I should have vetted the decision more clearly. God, that sucks. Definitely should have bounced the Griffin.
I'd be less frustrated if you had fewer flaws.
What just happened? Oh, they made it so it couldn't take damage. It costs 5. I mean, Callous Dismissal costs 4. That's not good. I wish Spark Double could copy anything it wanted to. But it can't, sadly. Only things on my side of the table. They didn't put the Wanderer back in play here, and I think that could matter.
My students are loyal
Maybe.
and brilliant.
So I can cast Double Jaya's Greeting. I can also play the other Raw, and I can cast it 3 times, which would allow me to kill Kyora's Dambreaker and the token. 4, 5, 6, yeah. So we play Spark Double here and copy Raw.
Always nice to get out of the lab.
One of my Rawls will die here, but
Any more where that came from? There's a storm coming your way.
all right. Jaya's Greeting. Target a creature. Dambreaker.
A solid hit.
Target a creature. Dambreaker.
Astonished that succeeded.
We can use this one on them. We don't really want that right now because we have to draw a second card at some point, and we don't have that.
These results are an anomaly, not to be repeated.
Yeah, he makes the spells more expensive. There goes one Raw.
You sure showed me.
Okay. That's pretty good. Do we do it again? I think we probably just copy spells again and, yeah, use Jaya's Greeting twice, this time to kill the flyer.
This lightning strikes a lot more than twice.
I don't know why they didn't replay the Wanderer, because we'd be in a lot more trouble if they did. God, I just feel like we really want spells. The problem is once they play the Wanderer, spells aren't going to matter so much. So maybe we should just be happy with a creature that can block all right. Maybe. Yeah. Nah. Yeah. Yeah, we'll do it. We get to scry with Brawl next turn, most likely. So the tempting thing to do here is attack with our Rager and just do a bunch of damage to them. But I feel like leaving back 2 blockers to protect Raw is probably worth it. Well. Okay then. Yeah, that's not good.
Storms are like a symphony, and I am a great conductor.
I think I'm going to need, well, I guess chump block plus play this plus scry again could be pretty good. Like, I know I'll be able to protect him for another turn if I draw another Burning Prophet. And by then, he may be able to get high enough loyalty that I don't need to worry about him anymore. As it is, I have to do an ugly block here to keep him alive, and I definitely think we do that. So does my cat, clearly. Okay, well, Tio doesn't pressure us at all, so that's good. That is pretty annoying, though, of course. The Wanderer is a serious problem.
You like the gauntlets? Built them myself.
Raw gets significantly weaker. I think this time I would just let them hit him for 3. Yeah. You can hit him for 3.
Lucky shot.
Talk to the wall.
Yeah, they do have a nice mana sink. I mean, they're going to be able to make a lot of walls.
Storms are like a symphony, and I am a great conductor.
Tybalt's Rager got a lot worse against the Wanderer too, but... That's not cool. I think we probably just let Raw get hit again here.
Oh, that's gonna leave a mark.
Anything to support my allies.
You can bury your crimes, but your past always comes back.
Double Lazatep plating? No, it's not worth it. I mean, it does give us a 2-2, but I need to draw something better. Granted, a lot of our spells are just blank right now, so maybe I should be happier with it, but I don't think we want it. Tio is going to be making a lot of friends. I can tell you that. Damn. The funny thing is, Raw still will survive another turn, at least. Wouldn't mind an Honor the God Pharaoh right now. Ooh,
Built them myself.
that's pretty good here. It's small enough that it doesn't die to the Wanderer, but if I can't kill the Wanderer, winning this game is going to be
Come on.
challenging.
Do it.
I think the best way to do it will be to hope they get decked first, but we're actually the ones behind. Yeah, I'm not sure how I win it either. Unless, at some point, they draw an extra card and we don't.
Past always comes back.
Oh, Callous Dismissal actually still works well. We do want that. Alright, so who would we rather block with? I think I kind of want to make it so their bounce spells aren't as good. So, and if this gets too big, the Wanderer can just kill it, so... these 0-3s, man. I don't see a reason to double my Callous Dismissal here. I don't get to do any damage off of it because of the Wanderer. The Wanderer really shafts our deck. So we're going to scry.
Everyone complains to me about the weather.
I think we're pretty happy with Kasmina. Of course, it will mill us faster, but... Alright, so yeah, we're going to Callous Dismissal on Rising Populace. Oh, target TO. And then we'll end our turn. Yeah, Rawl has kept us around, that's for sure. If only he had an ultimate. We could use an ultimate right about now.
I'll block him off.
I am really into current affairs.
Hey,
Just current electricity.
that could be how we win this game. They don't have anything with flying right now.
Impress me, and I may offer my guidance. Every day is a new lesson.
I wish we had some proliferate. We have none in our deck. Zero. Zero proliferate. So we're both at 13 cards now. Man. Why'd they have to go and play a flyer? Who told them they could do that nonsense? Oh, man. And the Wanderer just kills my poor Ugin's Conjurant.
Join my cause.
That's wacky. Okay. Well. We scry again.
Guild Mage, Planeswalker, Genius.
Heartfire's useless. We have all these cards like on the bottom of our library that are just useless cards. It's pretty frustrating. Like, look at this. Oh, no. Oh, I guess Heartfire is the only useless one. Ashiok Skulker's pretty good. That's our other potential win condition. Is Ashiok Skulker. They can outrace us now, though, with Trusted Pegasus. Pretty much, anyway. Oh.
I faced undead horrors. This is child's play.
Well, now we think we're screwed. Unless they deck themselves first, which, if they get aggressive with their Visionary, it could happen.
Oriole is a great way to leave a dull party.
See you later, Kasmina.
My
No,
schemes
that was unpleasant.
are ruined.
You ever wonder why hurricanes don't have two eyes?
The crappy thing here is if I attack with my Conjurant, I make both of these populaces bigger. It's probably just not worth it. So yeah, even if I get my Skulker now, Kaya kills it. So, yep, pretty much playing, yeah, face up deck. In fact, it won't let me look at my deck like it should because it's probably confused that they're all face up.
Sometimes people rely a little too heavily on the spirits.
Yeah, I mean, they can definitely outrace our Skulker, unfortunately. Man. Skulker is pretty good against them, though. Yeah, they're going for me now. But now Kaya can just kill it, obviously.
Danger only makes field research more interesting.
I don't know why I'm bothering playing this out. They pretty much have us locked out of the game. Again, unless... Now we have the same number of cards in our libraries, but I think they can kill me before I'll be able to mill them.
You won. With a little cunning, you can dodge death and taxes.
We do get to see more of their deck this way. We're going to leave it. Just because it's funny. We do get to see more of their deck. And we've seen most of it. I mean, things to keep in mind. Time Wipe. Dovin's Veto. Few flyers. Yeah, we can double honor to deck ourselves faster, it's true.
I'm really into current affairs. Get it? Because current electricity.
Yeah, we're dead. Okay. I don't feel like we have anything that will... Okay, Blind Blast might be worth it here. Anything in our deck that does damage, though, is right now worse than it would normally be. So it's almost like I'd rather just have a creature. I mean, I guess the Wanderer is the only thing that shuts off damage like that, but maybe I should cut Manticore. I mean, yeah, add Manticore and cut something. I don't know what. Yeah, Heartfire to damage the Wanderer itself. That's true. We only have one Heartfire, though, and it's in our deck. So, but I think maybe Blind Blast is going to be good here, actually. I think it'll be better than the Manticore because it does give us a way to get through when they are, you know, have their defenses up. So maybe we could invade the city. Yeah, I mean it's not a great card even with this many spells. Maybe Lazotep plating. Yeah. Though being able to Lazotep plating against Kaya and the like is pretty good. Maybe we just had one Blind Blast. Yeah, I think that works. Hope this game doesn't quite go the same way. Too bad they didn't get really focused on trying to kill Raw late, you know, and just deck themselves, but obviously that's not going to happen. Man, we cannot afford... Okay, this is pretty good. We have to avoid... That Dovin's Veto on turn 2 is a nightmare. Yeah, that's true. Plating is worse because of... Yeah. So... Let's hope they don't get to Dovin's, or actually, you know, Dreadhorde Twins is pretty good. Nah, we need to land more. Let's hope they don't have Dovin's Veto for turn 3 this time. We know they have it now, and to keep it in mind. So if they play plains here and we draw a land, we don't play Saheeli, I don't think. I think we let things... we look for an opening to play Saheeli, is my point. Well, there's Dovin's whatever mana. If I had another option in my hand, I would play around Dovin's Veto, but I really don't. Like, I don't want to play onto the God Pharaoh and discard any of these things. Also, if they Dovin's Veto that, it's even worse because we get 2 for 1. I think we just have to play Saheeli here and hope they don't have it again. Yeah. We want that land. Nice. Saheeli resolved this time, everybody. So now no escape is a real possibility, so it's probably a good time to play Honor the God Pharaoh just to play around that, because we can. Like, it doesn't going to cost us a whole lot to do that. Rawl, you know, would do some stuff, but nothing crazy. So we'll just play Honor the God Pharaoh here. They could have Dovin's Veto again, and that would suck. But they didn't have it last turn, or they would have used it. I think we do want a 4th land still. So we're going to try to have Saheeli and Rawl in play at the same time, which is obviously great. That's the goal here. Now I think Crushed Descent is a real possibility, but I kind of think we're okay with that. Yeah, we'll play Rawl. Try to. We never saw Crushed Descent last time. We saw almost their whole deck. So it seems improbable, but they could have it. We know they have Dovin's Veto, and they could have drawn it too. They drew No Escape. We never saw No Escape in the last game either. We don't want this. Alright, end our turn. Alright, Callous Dismissal is going to be big here, obviously. Yeah, so we go Callous Dismissal, bounce your Griffin. I will take a large creature, please. Especially, yeah. Alright, so we attack with everything. And then we end our turn. So I'm going to kill Rising Populace at the end of their turn. Okay, yeah. We get there that time. Saheeli resolving is pretty good, it turns out. I feel like we would have been able to pressure them really well last game if it weren't for that Dovin's Veto. And then they wouldn't have been able to get every Planeswalker, every white Planeswalker in the set out, you know? Man. That is a mulligan. That is reasonable. And yeah, I think we keep a land on top. We would like lands. We already have early plays, and what we want is to get Neheb out there and hopefully have him survive. Saheeli is basically a young Pyromancer, it's true. It's true. She's not quite as good in most cases, but she does a similar thing, that's for sure. Similar impression. So if they attack me here, I just take it, yeah. There's no way I'm like blocking with Strix. Okay, so think I'm just going to go ahead and Jaya's Greeting now while they're tapped out. There's things that could happen like Lazotep plating. So, and we also get to attack for 2 this way. Yeah. I think that works. She's kind of harder to kill. Like, it depends on what. Like, you can't choose to attack young Pyromancer directly, right? So, it's, yeah. She's mostly harder to kill, but not always. Okay, so we're going to play Neheb now. Could have waited till I had Lazotep plating mana, and that... I may really wish I did that now, but I think just trying to pressure them is worth it here. Yeah, so we're going to take 3. Okay. Alright, well, we've got Lazotep plating to protect. I probably shouldn't have played that land, although I can play my Skulker, and that's kind of nice. So if they have Divine Arrow, for example, oh yeah, now things get awesome for us. I don't think I'm actually going to discard anything, which is kind of funny, I think. Decline. We will end our turn. So if they have another removal spell they try to use, we do have Heartfire. Alright, well, Heartfire will work here to finish off the Wanderer. And I think that's pretty nice. So, yeah. Heartfire. And, yeah, I think the Wanderer is our biggest problem. Like, it caused us so many problems in that other game. Oh yeah, you're right. There are other targets, they just wouldn't have taken any damage. Is Honor the God Pharaohing here better than Ashiok's Skulker? I don't think so. The Skulker represents an evasive creature, an evasive creature, and that matters. Why?
Us or them. Hone your control.
Right, I think I just pay 5 and kill Kasmina here.
Seek out others then.
So they can attack us for 4, which is less than desirable. Crap. What's up with all these flyers? What's that about? Stop playing flyers. So that drops me to 7. No. Actually, it drops me to 6. And they have 6 damage in the air for next turn, so that's cool. Oh, Saheeli. I wish my mana was a little bit different here so that I could play both Saheeli and Honor the God Pharaoh. But it's not. I think Honor the God Pharaoh's our best plan here. I don't want to be tapping all my red mana though. Thank you. Yeah, so Honor the God Pharaoh. Wait a second. Oh, yeah, no, I couldn't have discarded. Ooh. That is a pretty nice draw. A really nice draw. 3-5. 3-5. I can do 8 to them. And bounce. So I want to bounce the blocker most of all. And attack for 8. Yeah. There's a chance they find a way to kill us. Oh, it's actually exactly 9. What kind of math was I doing? Let's hope they don't have a divine arrow. I forgot I was adding 1 power to both of these. Oh, you are not nice. Okay, so I think we want to hold on to the flyer because it can block. So, all right, but Ashiok's Skulker kills them next turn, for what that's worth. Yeah, they're digging for a way out. Let's hope they don't find one. Oh. Well, okay. We're still in this, though, thanks to drawing Jaya's Greeting.
You've never seen anything like this.
Yes, please. Take that. Ooh. Okay. I guess I'll honor the God Pharaoh first, actually. Should have left up red mana, but auto tap is dumb. I actually could have had lethal there, I think, if I'd played Burning Prophet and made a copy. Yeah, I would have had lethal. Let's hope they don't find a way to kill us here. Okay, good, they don't. Those were some sweet games. That was a lot of fun. We do have to call the stream for the day here. I'll finish this draft on tomorrow's stream at the beginning. Backwards headphones. Wow, I feel like we've had a lot of these hands with this deck. We've done okay anyway. Yeah, I mean, and that's a good hand. I think we bottom that. I mean, we're not desperate to hit our land drops here. Yeah, I was going to say, we'd kind of rather hit some early things mixed in with lands, and so far that has paid off, I think. Okay, so play our Rager. I think there's a good chance we just play Conjurant next turn. It depends what our opponent does, obviously. If... Okay. Well, that is annoying. Alright, so I think I attack. I may get in for some free damage here. Nah, darn. So, I could use Jaya's Greeting to finish it off, but I think I'm just going to end my turn. I could play the Conjurant as a 3/3, I suppose, but maybe, yeah, I should probably just do that. Give us a good callous dismissal target, please. I mean, Tia's Light Shield's not the worst, but... Oh.
I march into battle as your champion of justice. I believe in you, friend.
Yeah, that's not good. Okay, actually, we can get rid of him right away, so I guess I'm not that... I was a little worried, but once I actually looked at the board, less so. Yeah, so we bounce Tio. Or his Light Shield, anyway. And... see you later, Gideon.
Try my best.
Right. The question is, does our opponent have, like, Time Wipe? I mean, I think... we probably want to play one of these creatures right here, though. Let's play the Conjurant. So if they do have, like, Time Wipe or whatever, we at least have our Skulker as backup. And granted, there's a good chance we lose if what they have is Time Wipe, but it's a rare. They're not going to have it. Definitely should have been more conservative, clearly. Especially because I suspected it all along there. They're not going to have Time Wipe. Seems like every blue-white deck has a Time Wipe on Arena. Yeah, Zach, I think I've only played Black-Red once or twice in this whole format, which is kind of crazy, I think. So, I could make Ashiok Skulker unblockable and all that, but I think just playing Dreadhorde Twins works for me. Although, they do have freaking Spellkeeper Weird. So, maybe there's something to be said for just making it unblockable. And I think for now, we just keep it on the defensive and plan on using Jaya's Greeting if that comes up. Because we now have to worry about Time Wipe being cast a second time. We do have Dovin's Veto in our sideboard, and it might be worth considering trying to find a way to get it into our deck. That's a really good thing to kill with Jaya's Greeting. So at least there's that. Do they have a trick to save it? Of course they do. They have counter magic. I see how it is. Interesting. Well, we need a way to kill that angel, and we need it soon. Spark Double on Ashiok Skulker is a thing, but... and I guess maybe I should just do it, because... If we're going to find a way to make them recast Time Wipe, what we really want to do is... like, Spark Double's not good unless you already have something in play. Dreadhorde Twins will be good after another Time Wipe, so... Yeah. So this is, like, impossible to race. So it should be interesting. We don't have a ton of ways of taking it down in our deck. That's not one of them. but it can help us find them. Another Dovin's Veto. Or do you get rid of your weird and grab a veto? I'd be okay with that because I don't want to get time wiped again.
Listen up, and I'll teach you a trick or two. My students are loyal geniuses.
Rather have the Dreadhorde twins here, I think. I think attacking with my Skulker is worth it here because if they block with Sunblade Angel, I can kill it. And that's the only way they can kill it is if they block with Sunblade Angel. If they block with like Weird and Makeshift Battalion, it's not enough. So they can just take it because this has lifelink, of course. So this is a hard game to win from this board state. Between Sunblade Angel and the fact they get back Time Wipe.
Future is lost. War is coming. I know we are the future.
Ooh, we can kill it now. How about that? I think well... Yeah, I mean, doing it when they have one card in their hand is appealing for sure. And I can also make one of these unblockable right away. Although, it's probably not the best plan. So yeah, I think we go Heartfire. Lose our guy. Oh, crap. They can get back Dovin's freaking veto. Well, the good news about this... there is any, is that the opponent now doesn't have the weird in play. So now if we can find another way to kill the angel, we'll be all right, basically. Yeah, I definitely should have thought about the veto. So wrapped up in time wipe being the problem. Even though I've done the same thing to people, and they've done the same to me several times in this format. Uh-oh. Well. I think we're probably dead. So we take 6 in the air this turn. So yeah, we need to find something. What it is that we need to find, I don't really know, but we need to find it. Yep, that doesn't do it. So it is kind of tempting to try to find a way to play Dovin's Veto, but you know, we'd have to throw in 2 Guild Globes and the Veto and probably a Plains. Probably not worth it on the whole. Grim Initiate's not bad against Time Wipe. It at least lets me leave something behind, and that kind of matters. So maybe I add 1 Initiate. That's really the only card we have that's, like, kind of nice against Time Wipe. And it's not even that great, honestly. It's just kind of annoying. Yeah, I don't think we change anything. I don't really think we have any sort of answer. If our opponent casts Time Wipe, and we can play a little more conservatively, like I said of that game, since I was like, if they have Time Wipe, this is going to suck. And I feel like I've said that a lot in this format. And then my opponent has had Time Wipe. Alright, I think this is good. We do need a 3rd land somewhere around here, but if we get that, I think we're in great shape between Sihili and Honor the God Pharaoh. Well, now we have a 2-drop too. Definitely try to play Saheeli right away. Well, not now because I didn't draw the land, and I would probably try to play around Dovin's Veto anyway. I think I play one of these Conjurants here as a 2/2. Yeah. We need a third land to have any hope here. There we go. So now what we have to worry about, potentially anyway, is no escape and who's it? The Dovin's Veto. So attack with both our creatures, see what happens. I could completely try to play around it by using trying to cast Honor the God Pharaoh, which no escape can't deal with. But obviously Dovin's Veto can, and if we play it and discard a card, that's going to be brutal. I think maybe the best play here is the conservative one, where I just play an Ugin's Conjurant as a 3/3. Okay. In the meantime, we can kind of wait for them to tap out. Alright, that is not Dovin's Veto mana. So I think now we try to play Saheeli. I think we attack with everything. Saheeli is going to be great in a Wrath situation. Okay, so proliferate my creatures, man. Alright, so yeah, play Saheeli. So will Rawl. Like, both of them sort of don't really care. You know, people can bluff. Okay.
I will defend the weak at every opportunity.
Him being alone on the board is not a huge deal for us. I mean, it saves them some life is basically what it's going to amount to. I think I play one Honor the God Pharaoh and discard the other one in my next main phase.
Bravery wasn't enough.
Yeah, so Honor the God Pharaoh, discard and Honor the God Pharaoh. And yeah, end our turn. So they could time wipe right now and it would be annoying, but we would hold on to Saheeli and we would still be able to. Okay, well, this is gonna hurt them. So, I actually think I'm gonna use the dismissal first. That lets me do 3, 5, 7, 8, as opposed to 7. I mean, it's not a big difference, I guess. But yeah, I think we'll go ahead and just bounce it. I mean, the tempo is real. And I think there we'll just end our turn. All right, well, looks like we're going to take game 2. All right. This will be our last game of this draft, one way or another. Win or lose. And mulligan. Reasonable. Yeah, I think it's okay here. You know, people have more of a tendency almost to play removal early, like the cheap removal. Plus, you can use it as a combat trick with Burning Prophet, and that actually comes up sometimes. So I think I'm okay with drawing it. Are there better things I could draw? Absolutely, but... Okay, yeah, that's not really what we want to draw. All right, we'll play our Rager first, just because it's more of a damage threat. All right, that's good, that's good. So, yeah, we play Burning Prophet here. End our turn. Kasmina next turn. So, I mean, if the battalion attacks, I block with Tybalt's Rager and try to trade with it. They're going to play a removal spell here while I don't have my Lazotep plating available. It's not a big deal if they, like, kill my Rager here. I could think about 2-for-1ing myself, but I don't think it would be worth it. I would just let the Rager die and do 1 to them and take 3. Most likely, anyway. This is not something you want to draw early. It's been pretty underwhelming. I mean, even in a deck like this one that has as many spells as this one does, it's been pretty underwhelming. Okay, so Kasmina is going to be in trouble on this board, obviously. But I think we're okay with that. I mean, I think just 4, draw a card and loot, plus prevent some damage, plus make removal a little harder on our opponent. I think, and I get to scry, by the way. I think all of that's pretty good. I could just play the Conjurant and wait for a situation where she's better, but I think she's good enough here. Yeah, okay.
Under my instruction, we will see my students are loyal and brilliant.
See you later, invade the city. Yeah, that's all we're gonna do. Yeah. They can't kill her right away, so at least she's a nuisance. Her static ability is a nuisance for another turn. So I hope. I guess Saheeli's also going to have problems in this situation, so I may not play her right away. I may play the Conjurant and just start trying to pressure our opponent in other ways.
Unruly and naive.
Kasmina's so good. Man, you know what's great is when you can just straight up kill a Rescuer Sphinx right away. There are lots of ways to do it. Like that, wow. Okay, I guess I'm an incredibly lucky person right now. So, Jaya's Greeting. This hurts so much because it they just paid 4 mana and returned something to their hand. Oh yeah, we want the dismissal. Yes, please. And we still want it. Now I think we just attack with everything. Yeah. I haven't been playing any Dominaria, no. So I don't think it's really that much worth leaving up Lazotep plating here. I think honestly getting in for extra damage matters a little more. I played a lot of Dominaria when it was the newest format, but I'm still playing this for now. If I get really bored with this format, I plan to. I think Kasmina is the best uncommon Planeswalker, probably. Kaya's really good too. And Arlen really is really good too. I think those are the top 3.
Together we can banish evil from this place.
Vigilance, right?
Cleave the
Yeah.
darkness.
So, provided I play a spell, I can still kill Gideon right here. Oh, yeah, and I forgot I had that. I can definitely kill Gideon now. Ooh, okay. I think I still... Oh, man, that's not good. That means Gideon gets to live. Neheb's great and all. Yeah, I mean, I guess we do leave him on top. Poop. Poop, I say. There's no good way for me to kill Gideon now. However... Well... I can still send everything at him. Yeah, they have to block here if they want to save him, one way or another. Yeah, that does it. I don't have a way. I wish I could play Lazotep plating of my own here, just to get them, you know.
Bring it on.
But now he can rumble. I think we do play a Conjurant here as a 2-drop. It can keep things from getting too out of control here. And it gives us more pressure on Gideon, who we desperately need to kill. So,
Share in my light.
lifelink, huh? All right. Well, I think we try to kill this. That makes sense. Hello. Just replaying Gideon's pretty difficult against our Neheb. Oh, you.
My skills are as sharp as my sword. I've killed bigger.
Okay, well, we're just gonna play Saheeli here.
World yields to all.
We can sack Kazmina to almost kill Gideon. Can't quite kill Gideon with Heartfire, unfortunately. Okay, all right. I think we lose. It's going to be pretty hard to come back from this. Those time wipes. Heartfire is also turned off now, unless we use it on the Wanderer, so I guess that's kind of what I have to do. We may have a line, but it is definitely not an easy one. I don't think we're completely done, but we're heading that way. Okay, so we're going to go Heartfire, target the Wanderer, sacrifice Kazmina. Okay, this is getting us somewhere. Of course, they still have Gideon in their hand, so No, I think giving up Kasmina for Heartfire was good. We don't even have any Proliferate in our deck, so she was just done. I mean, her static ability mattered some, but it doesn't matter a lot. I like that Larun Enforcer can't tap any of my creatures right now, by the way. It's a pretty nice feeling. I can't understand why they're not just playing Gideon and trying to kill me here. No, now they will. No? They're just toying with me, I feel like. They want to do Time Wipe, you know, with Spellkeeper Weird and whatnot. Yeah. Not so good.
I walk a righteous path. I will lend you my strength.
Okay, Gideon. They don't have a Dovin's Veto in their graveyard, do they? No. But they do have a Time Wipe. So, we're pretty close to being dead. Yeah, their deck's real good. Time Wiping Gideon is pretty effective. Ah, that's smart. They're just trying to protect their win now, which I think they can pretty effectively do. The only thing I could draw that would buy me one more turn is my own flyer, and I think we only have one of those in our Strix. So
For battle.
we go to 3. And that is game. Yeah, the other game they didn't get Time Wipe really, and we got our Planeswalkers set up super early, and that was really nice. All right, so 4 and 2, that's reasonable. I mean, like I say, I'm happy with 3 and 2 or better in best of 3, and well, maybe not happy, but fine with. Oh no, we actually already added the other matches here, so we just need to add our loss.